I completely forgot to get any type of building material to make bridges out of.
Yeah, I've got a stone brick wall.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start breaking some of this stuff down then.
Yep.
I do have a backup elytra. I guess I could have brought that and we could have flown to get you an elytra.
Yeah.
But this is the way that it's meant to be done. So tell me about the pick. What pick did you end up getting?
I just grabbed a diamond one, but it's not very quick.
Does it have any enchantments on it?
Nope.
We should have put some enchantments on it before we came here.
I'm
glad I didn't die, because I've got like 59 levels, and I was going to use those to help you enchant your elytra to make it darn near indestructible. Are you familiar with mending, Micah?
Sort of.
Mending is not new, really, but I mean, for you and I it is, because you and I haven't really played vanilla Minecraft in 30 years or some odd.
Yep.
So it's this enchantment that allows you to take the XP that you gain from killing things and doing other tasks in the game, and you can use that XP to repair your items, and it happens automatically as you absorb the XP. It automatically repairs your items. So basically, as long as you're doing Minecraft stuff, you will never break your items. They will always sort of automatically repair.
That's mental.
It is. It is, Mr.
It's mental.
I was going to say, Mr. Harry Potter, it's mental. It's completely mental.
Mental.
It's mental.
Wouldn't that be Ron?
I think Ron says that a few times in the films. I don't know if he ever says it in the books, because I can't remember. I do know, I love the line, she needs to sort out her priorities, but spoken like a little British child. She needs to sort out her priorities.
Great line.
Great line, great delivery. How do you feel about the HBO Harry Potter show?
Did I just look at it? Oh, never mind. What did I just do? I broke one of these things. No, I have not.
And well, I ask, how do you feel about it?
Oh, I can eat this.
Did you even know it was happening?
Yes.
HBO is remaking Harry Potter.
Yes, I did hear
They're going to do it like Game of Thrones, so apparently there's going to be like a lot of nudity and sex and stuff. I don't think that's true. Probably not a great idea considering the target demographic and, you know, the age of the main characters. Why are we doing this?
Because I hate how thin it is. It gives me like
But we're flying back, and this
is
a waste of extra materials that we could be using for future bridges.
I'm just going to commit. Fine, never mind.
No, commit. That's fine. Do you. That's fine. There's been a lot of drama about the show. Some of the casting's been a little bit weird. We've got a black Snape now, Micah.
Yes.
I can't see that being at all awkward or uncomfortable when we get the flashback scenes of James bullying Snape. I'm sure that's not going to come off as racist in any way now as a result of that. We've also got... what is that guy? Comedian actor man.
They never do.
They got comedian actor man as Dumbledore, which is John Lithgow.
Yeah.
John Lithgow, Micah.
So strange.
It's such a bizarre choice. So yeah, I'm really not looking forward to this show at all.
I'll watch it, but
I'm really not thinking it's going to be any good. And to be honest,
I hope it is.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I want it to be good. I feel like you and I have had the same conversation about other things in the past over on our Tech It series, Tech It SMP. But
I always want good stuff to come out.
Yeah, I don't want it to be bad. I just have low expectations, and sometimes that's helpful. I found that if you go into something with low expectations, you might like it more, which is what happened to me when I went in to see Star Wars Episode 9, which is a bad movie.
Yeah.
It's a really bad movie, but after Solo and The Last Jedi, my expectations for that film were so low that when I realized it was just a goofy film, I quite enjoyed it, you know? I at no point felt like I was watching something good or something that would be sort of long-lasting and something that would endear itself to me and that I would remember fondly years later. It was never that, but it was really funny to laugh at the absurdity of it all.
Yes, of course.
When you have Palpatine right at the beginning, when you have a Hobbit telling you that somehow Palpatine's back. Or sorry, no, that was Poe Dameron. The Hobbit was the one who said it was Ancient Secrets of the Sith, and they did not elaborate further.
Yep.
Why was Dominic Monaghan in that movie? He didn't do anything.
Who knows, Rees?
I know that him and Jar Jar Abrams are friends.
Jar Jar Abrams?
Yeah, he directed the movie.
Jar Jar Abrams.
Jar Jar Abrams, yeah.
Wow.
I just assume that's what JJ stands for.
Jar Jar.
He made Super 8. Jar Jar Abrams made Super 8. I like that movie.
Yeah, me too.
I love that movie. We need to rewatch that movie.
Yeah, you do.
We watched. It's been a long time. Did you and I go see that in theaters, or am I misremembering that?
I have no idea.
I know that you and I have watched it together on occasion, at least once. But that's a great film. I really enjoyed that one. I won't spoil it, but it's got some fun twists and turns.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't mind The Force Awakens, so I figured, well, you know what, maybe Jar Jar can bring this thing home, but he didn't. He just didn't, and he put a Hobbit in it for no reason. I like Dominic Monaghan. Do you remember when Dominic Monaghan had a show where he went around and played with like snakes and scorpions?
Yeah, I do.
It's been so long since I watched that. That was pretty fun. It was sort of like watch a hobbit try to be a Steve Irwin type.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff, man. I miss Steve Irwin. I'm all out of blocks, by the way. That's my last block right
Here,
there.
I have some.
Are you gonna hand them to me, or you want to take over?
Oh, there you go.
Okay. I'm just participating in this exercise with you. At any point, we could go home and I could just give you an elytra. I could fly to the city and get you an elytra.
This is more fun.
I feel like this is the correct Minecraft experience, though.
I agree.
Bridge building with your buddy, talking about Black Snape and John Lithgow.
I think this is more fun.
John Lithgow door. That's his name now.
I think this is better.
Did you know that, Micah, are you familiar with the famous episode of The Twilight Zone where there's a man on the airplane wing?
I am.
Did you know that for the I think it was the 80s, there was a Twilight Zone movie, and they redid that story in it. And John Lithgow played the man who saw the thing on the airplane wing.
Really?
Yeah, and then years later...
I want to watch that.
The guy who played it in the original, William Shatner, from Star Trek, he played the man who saw the thing on the airplane wing in the original. And they were both in a show together. I can't remember what it was called, but apparently they did an homage to that, where... the character played by William Shatner comes in and says, I had the worst flight. There was a man on the airplane wing. And John Lithgow says, same thing happened to me once.
That's funny.
So how was your trip, sir?
Horrifying at first. I looked out the window and I saw something on the wing of the plane. The same thing happened to me.
And the audience laughs because they understand the references.
Please move.
Who, me?
No, this.
Oh, you'll just have to, like, scooch around him, I think. Don't look at him. Don't look at him.
I don't like this.
We're very close, by the way. I don't know if your Distant Horizon's loaded in, but...
No, I saw it a while
yeah.
ago.
I wanted to make sure you knew that I knew where I was going.
Yes.
I wasn't just wandering at random. What I like about this is if people join the server in the future, they're going to have to go progressively further and further away to find
We're making this very difficult for everyone.
At some point in the future, I might reset some of the distant islands, because as the game changes... Like, for instance, when we updated, I know I told you that we were on 20... When I started this server, it was 21.4, and now it's 21.5. And I think it was 21.5 last time we were on as well. That might have been the first thing I recorded after the update. But I went in and I deleted a bunch of chunks where nothing had been built yet, so that they would regenerate with the new things. So
we're going this way, correct?
The new animals and whatnot. Yes, we're heading down to the south. Oh, I didn't realize these two islands were connected. We might not have any more bridges to build, actually.
I don't know, man. We're about to see.
I hope not. That would be great. Also, I'm going to go ahead and collect some chorus fruit because I don't know if I ever have. And
I did. Useful. I got 23 from one little...
You got 23 chorus fruit? Holy smokes, dude.
Yeah, from breaking one.
Do you know what happens when you eat them?
No.
It'll teleport you.
Oh, never mind.
I'm pretty sure it'll teleport you onto a block, which actually makes it useful if you're falling and you have sort of no other way to get back onto the surface.
We might have to build a very big bridge.
If you eat one in a hurry, it'll like teleport you back to the closest block. I can't remember. You might take fall damage though if you eat it while you're falling. So I'm hoping the end gets an update soon, because the end has been like this for a while. How much space is between those two islands there?
It's better over here.
All right, I'm on my way to you.
All right, I'm gonna collect some more just in case.
I've currently got a stack and a bit.
Oh, that should be fine.
What I'm dealing with. A stack
it's not
and
a very far
half.
gap once we get over there to the other side.
Okay, I see you now. You're kind of like non-existent on me for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. I'm looking forward to see how the HBO Potter turns out. I wish that it was called HPO, because then we could say it's Harry Potter Office. Do you know what HBO stands for?
No.
Home Box Office.
Home Box Office.
Yes.
What the heck?
And or Harry Potter, if you're so inclined.
Harry Potter.
But yeah, they made Game of Thrones, and that was awful when it ended. They're making House of the Dragon, and that might end well, or it might also be awful. I don't know. It's hard to stick a landing, apparently, Micah. It's very hard for people to like finish things well, is what I'm learning. There's just a guy down there.
That poor Enderman.
Well, he can teleport away if he wants to. He has the power to leave. Maybe he just likes hanging out by himself.
Maybe.
Maybe
looks like he's about to walk off
I was going to say, it looks like he's about to take a tumble off the edge. But I don't know if he would do that.
I just heard something go...
Oh, sometimes one of the sound effects in the game is just randomly the end will go...
Okay.
Wait a minute, Micah. There's no boat here.
No boat?
Elytras appear on boats. This one's a dud.
So there's nothing here.
No, but there's a boat on that one. I can see the
Okay.
boat. It's all
right.
good. I mean, there's still stuff there,
Yeah,
right? If we
but
wanted to farm
wait,
some shulkers or whatever, which are
gosh.
useful
We
for
keep
shulker
having to
boxes.
do this.
But no, unfortunately, there's no real reason for us to go to that one.
That's fine. Oh
That's
my
all right.
goodness, look at this. This is ridiculous.
This is fine. We will survive.
I just hang out here until you get across and then I run.